In South Africa, there's a lot of infiltrations from outsiders that have come with darkness, that have come with all the things that you can call grey, that have actually destroyed a lot of the wishes and dreams of South Africans, that are continuing to destroy their wishes and dreams. If you look all around what's happening in South Africa, it's something that's unseen in South Africa in the past. The dying of children, having eaten things from spazas of the people who've come into South Africa, mostly illegal people in South Africa.
Another incident of suspected food poisoning has rocked a community. This time in the Free State, at least 21 pupils from Ihobhe Primary School in Phahameng have been admitted to hospital after presenting with stomach cramps after allegedly eating chocolates. The children are currently receiving medical attention. Newsroom Africa's Veronica Makhwadi is at the hospital and joins us live. We listened earlier, Veronica, to teachers taking us through what they witnessed. Have the authorities said anything yet?
Well, Vuyo, I can tell you now that we have visited 2 hospitals here in this community where we've now gotten an official number and an update from both the Education Department as well as the Premier's office, who have given us an updated number saying that from that 21 learners who were initially reported having fallen ill and hospitalized, it has now risen to 43. That is the official number from the children at Ihobhe Primary School who admitted to hospital after eating this suspected chocolate that was shared among pupils, 43 pupils. We're going to get a bit more of an update from the Premier herself, who in fact has been visiting some of the learners here. Premier, I think first I can just start with, thank you for your time firstly, but the condition of some of the pupils as you visited them in the different wards.
Okay, on my arrival, the situation was a bit bad, but not that bad. Few of the learners were still throwing up. Others were still running to the toilet.
Police launching an investigation into the deaths of 5 children from the community of Naledi in Soweto who've died after consuming suspected poisoned food.
Over 200 cases that have been reported since February to date. Unfortunately, those cases, they also include the 16 deaths. The 16 deaths are mainly children that have been reported.
Hello, fellow South Africans, and welcome to What's Going On South Africa, a very important South African platform where we discuss what is going on in our country, because there's a lot going on, and a lot of people are not talking about it. The status quo remains, fellow South Africans. Children are still being poisoned. Children are still being unalived and leaving this earth because of this mysterious food poisoning that's going on around the world. What I saw recently on the news is that Dr. Aaron Motsoaledi said that it's not time yet, or it has not reached a stage yet where it can be considered to be a state of emergency. But then the question then begs, what is required for the status quo to be considered a state of emergency? Allegedly, there's a lot that still has to be done. A lot of tests have to be undertaken. A lot of scientific research has to be undertaken together with a psychosocial aspect to determine what were the movements of these children before they ate the food, to determine if there's a common thread in some of these movements, to determine if there's a common thread in the suppliers, in the wholesalers, or the manufacturers of the food that these children have been eating. Listen, it makes sense because you want to make a thorough work of what needs to be done in order to be able to come to a conclusive answer of what is currently taking place. However, while we wait and we don't call this a state of emergency, the status quo remains and the damage continues to be done. What do we do in this case? It's not a state of emergency yet, but something needs to be put on hold. All of the stock, all of the resources that are being sold to the children everywhere in South Africa need to be taken, and they need to be examined to determine what is going on. What are our children eating? Tell me what you guys think in the comment section down below. I'll see you guys next time as we talk about what's going on in South Africa.